There are two ways that you can save selections. I'm going to start off just making a selection, and I'm going to use the Channels palette. I can click on this Save Selection as Channel, and it will come up with a dialog box that allows me to name the selection. I'll call this Blob. And you'll see that the selection has actually shown up right here in the Channels palette. Okay, let's delete that. And I'm going to save the selection from the Selection drop-down menu, going to Save Selection. You'll see the same dialog box come up. I'm going to name this Blob. And once again, it shows up in your Channels palette. So you can see it right there. Okay, if I happen to delete the selection or unselect it, I can reload that selection again by clicking on the blob or just saying Load Selection, Load From. I've named it, and I choose Blob, say Replace Selection. There's nothing there, so I will get the entire selection. Okay, let's make another selection, and we're going to use some of the other options in that or the Load dialog box. I'm going to say Load Selection. I'm going to say Add it to the selection. So any area of the blob that was outside of there will be added to this. And you can see we've added it to the selection there. If I load the selection, and I say Subtract from Selection, you will see a missing area from that rectangular selection. And if I make one more selection, and I say Intersect with the selection, you'll get everything that's a part of the rectangle and also part of the blob. There you go. And that's one way to save selections. This will only work within the one Painter file, so it will not cross from one Painter file to another like the selection portfolio will.